And Whammies is even bigger and better than ever. It's time to press your luck and play Whammy. Let's meet today's players.
Hi, I'm Brandon from Garden Grove, California, and I want the big bucks so I can trade in the 25-cent ring I got my girlfriend for a real engagement ring. Yeah!
California. I'm a legal secretary, and I want big bucks so I can go on that vacation, baby!
And now, please welcome our host, Todd Newton!
Hey, thank you, Gary Kroger. Hi, everybody. Thank you very much. That's very kind of you. Good to see you again. This is Whammy, where you can spin your way to some big bucks and some great prizes. 3 players right here looking to do just that. Y'all ready to press your luck?
Yeah!
All right, the question of the day. Here's how we're going to respond to that question by giving each one of you $1,000. All right, that looks good up there. You can add to that total by taking a chance on the big game board that you see right there. It is loaded down with lots of cash, lots of prizes, but please do be careful of the whammy. If you hit that whammy, he's going to come out here, take all your cash, all your prizes, and deposit them into his own big bank. And while we're giving away all this money, there's a feeling of generosity in the air. We're going to stock the big bank with $3,000. Remember that you can whammy the whammy by landing on Big Bank right up there and answering the question correctly. And now, just because we love you the way we do, you can win a car. Here's Gary to tell you how.
Todd, it's the sporty Suzuki Aereo SX with 145 horsepower, in-dash, 6-disc CD changer, and aluminum alloy wheels from Suzuki.
All you have to do is get both halves of the car key, win the game, and guess what? That car is yours. So remember, the player that's in the lead at the end of this first round has the advantage of going last in the final round. According to the drawing we did backstage to determine who would go first, Brandon, it's all about you. You've got $1,000. Let's put the big board in motion for you here. See if you can't add to that now.
All right, here we go. Let's double that 1,000 more. Big bucks, no whammy. Stop.
Stop and go back 3 spaces to a digital camera, which is worth $285, Brandon. Jennifer, your first spin happens right now.
Okay, come on, big money, big money! Stop!
Stop it, big play! Jennifer! All right. Jennifer, who's here to get some money to buy her husband a new car or to win the new car.
I want to win the Suzuki.
Well, let's see if we can't put some money in your pocket now. $3,000 in the big bank could give you a total of $4,000 if you answer this question correctly. Listen up. Jennifer, tell me what ocean is 1/10 the size of the Pacific and the smallest in the world?
The Indian Ocean.
For $3,000, the correct answer is the Arctic Ocean. The Arctic Ocean. But just think, Jennifer, you'll never forget that fact.
You're right.
I, however, will probably forget it in about 5 minutes, but Jennifer will never forget it. All right, you still have $1,000.
All right.
No love lost there. Still $3,000 in the big bank. Gerard, we come to you. My brother's name is Jared, spelled quite similarly. Let's go to the big board, see what you can do.
Come on! Cash! Give me some cash, some money, big bucks, no whammy, stop!
Stop at a ceiling fan worth $450, enough to put you in first place. 3 spins into the game, once down the line. No whammies so far, but we need to toughen things up by putting more up on the big board. And Brandon, we come to you. You now have the option to freeze if you think you've got enough to win the round or if you're just afraid of the whammies. So what are you going to do with that $1,285? Freeze or press your luck?
Let's go, Todd. Let's go. Big bucks. Big bucks, no whammy. No whammy. Stop.
Stop at $350. Jennifer, we come to you. Freeze with $1,000 or press your luck?
I'm pressing my luck.
Are you crazy,
Let's
Todd?
go.
All right.
Big money, I said big money. Go.
Stop at Flowers by the Month. That is worth $495. Won't that be nice in the house there, Jennifer? Gerard, you going to freeze with that $1,450 or press your luck? You're in
I'm gonna
third place.
keep going, Todd.
Okay.
All right, come on, give me some cash, some money, big bucks, stop!
Stop at a snowboard worth $500, $1,950. 6 spins deep into the game, another trip down the line. More whammies coming onto the board now. Brandon, 1635, you are in second place. What would you like to do, sir?
We got to go, Todd. We got to press my luck. Big bucks. Here we go. Here we go. And stop.
Stop at an espresso machine worth $440. $2,075 for Brandon. Jennifer, still in third place. Are you going to freeze or are you going to press your luck?
Press my luck. Come on. No whammies. Let's go for big money, baby. Big money now.
Stop! And a whammy.
I'll make all your dollars mine. Kiss me where the sun don't shine.
You gotta admit, the pigtails are kind of cute. All right, your first, sorry, maybe it's just me. Okay, your first whammy, Jennifer. Your money is gone. It is down into the big bank. The big bank now at $4,495. Jennifer is out of this first round, just between Brandon and Gerard now. Gerard, it's your spin. You are in second place. You gonna freeze with 1950 or press your luck?
I'm gonna keep going, Todd. Okay, give me some cash, some money, big bucks, stop.
Stop at a home surveillance system worth $369. In first place now. Look up there on the board. Here come more whammies, boys. Brandon, you got to think about that now. You're going to freeze with $2,075 or press your luck, try and get the top spot back here.
Todd, I'm going to try and get the top spot back and press my luck. Come on. No whammy. Stay away, whammy. We don't need you over here. Stop.
Stop at a chandelier worth $460. Got a little seesaw action going as we hop right over Jennifer, who's out of this round. Gerard, back to you. Your call. 23-19. Freeze or press your luck.
I'm gonna go, Todd. Okay, come on. Give me some cash, some money, big bucks, stop.
Stop and a whammy. $2,319, Gerard, out of your account and into the big bank, giving us a new big bank total of $6,814. Jennifer and Gerard both out of this first round. More whammies coming on to the board. And Brandon, that means it's all about you. $2,535. If you freeze here, you'll have the advantage in the final round. But if you want to get greedy, you want to go for more, you can always press your luck. You've seen the whammies at work here. What are you going to do?
I'm going to freeze, Todd.
Okay, he's going to freeze. And here's the recap of round number one, folks. At the end of this round, Jennifer has 0 and a whammy. Gerard has 0 and a whammy. Brandon in first place with $2,535 in the big bank at $6,814. Now, please do stay right there because in just a matter of seconds, we'll be back with the question round. See you in a minute. The question round works like this. I'm going to throw a question your way. A correct buzz-in answer gets you 3 spins. Correct multiple-choice answer gets you 1 spin, okay? Okay, then. Here comes your first question. If Whammy wanted to visit the northernmost city in the United States, he'd have to travel to which state? Gerard.
Alaska.
Would it be Alaska, Montana, or Maine? Brandon?
I'm going to go with Alaska.
Jennifer?
Maine.
He would have to go to Alaska. Woo! Alaska. Brandon picks up a spin there. You're at 1. Jennifer stops her foot and stays at 0. Gerard, you pick up 3 there. Players, tell me what multi-platinum pop band that shares its name with a high-altitude spy plane released the album Octung Baby? Gerard.
U2.
Is it U2, Blink-182, or Matchbox 20? Brandon?
U2.
Jennifer?
U2.
Of course, U2. Very nice. Brandon gets a spin. You go to 2. Jennifer, your first spin there. That's 1. And 3 spins for Gerard puts him up to 6. Next question. Regarded as a masterpiece of American literature, tell me what novel by Harper Lee features characters... Gerard?
To Kill a Mockingbird.
Characters named Atticus Finch and Boo Radley. Is it To Kill a Mockingbird, The Grapes of Wrath, or Of Mice and Men? Brandon?
To Kill a Mockingbird.
Jennifer?
To Kill a Mockingbird.
Of course, To Kill a Mockingbird, yes. Brandon gets a spin, goes to 3. Jennifer gets a spin, goes to 2. 3 more for Gerard. He is up to 9. Next question. If you fell on your patella bone, you'd most likely hurt the bone known by what common term? Brandon?
Backbone.
Is it your backbone, your kneecap, or your funny bone? Jennifer?
Your kneecap.
Gerard?
Backbone.
Correct answer is kneecap. You'd hurt your kneecap, yeah. Everybody stays the same except for the lovely Miss Jennifer there. She picks up the spin and goes to 3. Here it is, your final question. Listen carefully. Last chance to pick up a few spins here. What tennis legend wrote the mystery novel Killer Instinct? Brandon.
Billie Jean King.
Is it Billie Jean King, Chris Evert, or Martina Navratilova? Jennifer?
I'll say Martina.
Martina Navratilova. Gerard?
Chris Everett.
Chris Everett. The correct answer, Martina Navratilova. Jennifer. The end of a question round looks like this, folks. Brandon ends up with 3. One more from Jennifer. She's got 4. And Gerard wraps things up with 9. When we come back, over $100,000 looking for a home on the big board. Where will it go? Find out when Whammy continues after this.